Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Temporal Cantaloupe. Realize, where did that? Oh, over here. That I don't care about. Alright, and let's see where we're at. I'm starting to get this pipe in here and waiting for this to kind of cool down from this ethanol, so hopefully I can pump this crude oil. This pipe goes all the way up and around and hooks into my teleporter, which I don't think you can build more of, which is kind of annoying. That teleporter will then send it over to here. That will then send it, oops, I forgot a piece. That will then send it, oh, you already built that section of pipe. Some of these guys are fast. All the way over to my metal refineries. Then I can start to vacuum this out and have that, and then maybe turn some into plastic. I've got my one Dreco over here. I only pumped in this much hydrogen because I'm only worried about the top, and we are trying to get heat. Like, it is just so cold up there. So we've got one mealwood plant growing. This one's got to be close. 9.9. Yeah, so these guys are getting up into the 9s. They need to get above 10. We'll go back over here. Right now, the only dupe over here is Max. He's got plenty of food. He's just running around by himself. At some point, I will send in another dupe. Now we're onto this map. I decided I'm going to make this look like a real base. Let's see, that's the aluminum volcano. There's a gold volcano down there and another one over here. But one thing I have not seen on this map is a source of water. So this asteroid, you only get the water that's here. And because there's no teleporter, I would have to use a liquid rocket in order to move water around. So for me, it's worth it to invest in a water filtration system for a bathroom for the 4 dupes that are going to live over here. I rummaged this satellite and Natmo suit came out, which is interesting. But this is going to be one of those bases where I have to basically build this up as an entire base for 4 dupes. And then I want one to be able to use the telescope. And I also need to build a landing pad. So lots of stuff to do. We've got some food sorted. This is just about full of carbon dioxide. We're just kind of letting them build. Back over to here, I was thinking about this rocket and realized that its range isn't very far. This rocket can't get to there without running out of fuel. And no other place has sugar, has sucrose. So I can't refuel it even if it goes somewhere. So it looks like we need to switch to... Can I not switch you over to carbon dioxide? Well, that's just stupid. And remove that. So yeah, I want to switch that one over to carbon dioxide and see if I can't scout with it. Where is their liquid? And then we don't want the Trailblazer module, so remove that. And so I can't swap it down. And since all this stuff is hot, oh, that's neat. It automatically came down. And everyone gets scalded. Who's got food poisoning? Oh, over here, somehow my food got... Oh, nice. Yeah, there's some chlorine in there. It'll be fine. Yucky lungs. That seems like something new. Trying to clean up the polluted oxygen. Finally got that running, and that seems to be pressurizing up just fine now. Back over here. You, go away. Now can I swap you over to car? Well, that's just stupid. So I can swap out any module, but if anything is on top of the engine, I can't swap it. So you have to remove the modules. Oh, that's annoying. So my opinion right now of the new rockets is nice that you can swap stuff, but what's the point if you want to change engines if you have to deconstruct the entire rocket to do it? Oh. I guess I will report that crash, and we will be back. Luckily, it seems like we were pretty close to a save, so what happens if I deconstruct this and don't deconstruct the nose cone? How does there keep being oil there? Well, I can't add a module above that one. Okay, so that worked. Interesting. Who's the hurt one? Ren. Of course you are, because this is all at a frickin' 1,000 degrees. Temperature does sucrose melt at 189, so that's about to melt. Oh, you went below temperature again. Draco's at 40, the Millwood's at 9.8. Alright, let's actually crank you up to 25, so hopefully this seems to be heating up better, because it's not in hydrogen. Digging, and all my dupes are getting burned. Alright, so they're building the pipe, that's good. We've got plenty of carbon dioxide down here. So let's just put a gas pump in. Hopefully it doesn't need to be hot. Alright, I'll queue that up and hopefully not crash. Alright, that is now mostly queued up for the piping all the way from the bottom. I have to get some power down there. Forgot about that. And we've got power right here. I was thinking that I can, pump the chlorine into here and pump out the gas with the gas filter, but I need the plastic. I need that sensor first. That's why I haven't done that yet. Alright, let's come back over here. You guys have food. You're very, very slowly building. Some more oxalate. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of repeating the same steps. Alright, and Max, let's have you build. What the hell was it? Station? Base? There it is. You're gonna need a printing pod. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Who has stress? Max has stress. Okay, you are now below 70, which means I can put in the pump. I got iron ore close. And aside from making plastic, I really have not come up with a reason to actually have oil. I mean, oil to go into the metal refineries. And to make plastic, but we've got Drecos, and I'm assuming they can turn into glossy Drecos. Let me check that. Yep, glossy Drecos are still a thing. We got ice, and this is the radium, and I think I'm just going to leave that entire biome alone. I don't think I have any use for radium. They haven't implemented it yet. So let's come back to here. And let's prioritize the engine. What are you all doing temperature-wise? You're all stupid cold. Doing a fine job of cooling down all of this water and all of that water. And you're going to go dormant here shortly. Bathrooms have got water. I'm waiting for you to lay an egg. We have reed fiber, so that's good. Harold is hurt again. New printables. What do we got? Mouth breather, snorer, and farter. Just wow. Like my fourth dupe on whichever one this one is. I want that to be a rancher because I want to ranch pips because I want the lumber and the dirt. So you can go up to 100. Do I need a module? Probably. Orbital cargo delivers cargo to the surface. Liquid cargo, cargo bay. What do you say the range? What is that? I don't know. You tell me what your range is. Properties, no. Range remaining 0. 10, so you can go really fast, 10 tiles per cycle. But you don't tell me how far you go until I put in 100 kilos of carbon dioxide. Well, then let's prioritize that and get it built. My gas pipe is just about built, but look, I have 3 plants growing. Hopefully soon I'll have a Dreco egg that I can incubate. We'll keep going up on that front. You want to filter out only carbon dioxide. And I got more dupes being scalded. So, some more triage beds. They're getting scalded down here. Now that looks okay. Max has heat stroke. I'll probably bring a second dupe into here once he builds the pod. Or I can send someone over. That's too bad that doesn't work. You can't just shift 1 to get back to where you were. And I got rid of most of the bog fruit, the bog jellies, because I've got a ton of food, and these grub fruit preserves are actually doing quite well food-wise. And I got tons of Swampy Delights. And actually my barbecue should start to come up because there's 60 eggs in there, so those should be popping off. We're down to 4. Alright, it's time to make some plug slugs. And once these guys start ranching, start getting eggs out of them, then I'll get even more meat. I don't know what that is. Yeah, oxygen's doing fine. Now I just need to suck up the carbon dioxide. Now it has something to do with it. And you just got to keep bouncing around between all of your places to see who's doing what. I wonder if they changed this. No, you can't reverse tank direction. Alright, that'll get the pump going, then I can have a better bathroom. That'll be nice. You. Carbon dioxide. Still not enough. Temperature over here, 75. This area is nice and cold. Yeah, and you might pump up some oxygen and whatever will just get filtered out back at the top. Oh, you were doctoring. Oops. Still don't have any oil yet. What's Max doing? Where is Max? Alright, we need to send a second dupe over here. Problem is I need a digger. Actually, what's Max skills doing? Ah, Max now has super hard. So he can get up there. Back to the main base. Wrangle these bugs because I don't need them running around. This will turn them into meat. Let's make sure this filter is working. It's not even close. Ah, that's still you. I'm gonna have to make that pipe longer to get the oxygen out of there. So now, do you tell me what the range is? There's remaining 0. Let's just see what 100 kilos gets me. Now my range is 1, 2, hopefully it gets up to 4 so that I can scout. And let's add a rover module. All right, now that's all packing up. 4 tiles, so I can go 4. So if I go there, I don't know. And the range is very, very short. Aside from this just about filling up, this base looks good. Alright, you don't need to make any more gold amalgam. I have metal now. Actually, can you make the landing platform? Yes. So I can deconstruct you. And then put a rocket landing platform up there. Because I've got to get steel over to that base in order to tame those metal volcanoes. Okay, and you are all packed in, which is exactly right. Didn't I tell it to put this module in? Build. There we go. Forgot a button. Did that change your range? Nope, still 4 tiles. Alright, Max, let's get Max some help. Who do we want to send? Still need Rin here. What's Harold been up to? Harold is another Rocketeer. Harold, you're about to be repurposed. Where'd you go, Harold? No, there you are. You were getting your skills. Alright. And Harold has a bed, and now Max has a friend. And Harold's priorities are going to be digging building. And killing. Why did all these tiles want to get made out of mafic rock? I don't know what tile I was copying that it decided everything needed to be made out of mafic, but that's just annoying. Yeah, I did want that out of obsidian because rockets are going to land on it. Rancher? No ranchers. Decreased husbandry is the opposite of ranching. Digging farming Yeah, Abe, we want you over here. And your priorities are going to be farming, ranching. Yeah, the head's all sticking up and not particularly good. Then eventually you can help dig. And we'll move the beds over here. And then we'll deconstruct that. Is there bleach stone in here? I don't know. Rust? Yes, bleach stone. Perfect. Oh, and just straight up chlorine. That'll also work. Charging, that's being built. Ooh, and we're up to 5 plants. Do we have an egg yet? No. When are you due? 82%. So, a few more cycles. And let's come back over here. How's the pipe going? And you guys probably don't have a source of water either. So yeah, you have to go to the recycling bathroom. I mean, I guess that's the only use for oil is to generate polluted water on these other maps. Interesting. Well, anyway, I think we'll call that good for today. You know, definitely making progress. Plastic is definitely what I'm feeling short of, but we should start getting that oil pumped here soon. It's still, yeah, it feels like getting to that mid-game hump is the same whether we were in the, vanilla version of the game or spaced out. You know, this time we're not rushing for steel in order to do anything in space. But you've got to get to another planet to get plastic, to get steam turbines, to do all of that stuff. And if you want to tame the metal volcanoes on the third planet, then you have to get steel. And yeah, you still got to push hard, doing a lot of the same things to get to that mid-game. So that kind of feels the same, only a little bit slower. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Definitely a lot of, stuff is different. It's a new version. And I'm trying to withhold my judgment on the rocketry program. I like the building of modules, but I don't think they're very good. I think the other rockets were better. I mean, at least the carbon dioxide engine will autofill, but the liquid oxygen and petroleum engine rockets were awesome. They were just real easy to set up and get working. But that very well might change once I find the other planets to play with. Anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful day.